Hello peoples, I hope you're enjoying the Noblegarden Festival. In this video I'll be talking about my brightly colored egg farming spot. So in Dolinar, just right outside the main building here on the side entrance, doorway, there are 3 bushes and each one can spawn a brightly colored egg. And they're all actually within clicking range. There are other places where you can be within range of 2 egg spawns, but I found this one to be the most profitable because I don't think many people know about this, unless a bunch of people find this video and then that number increases. So in case you're wondering, Noblegarden is a festival much like Easter. You go egg hunting, you find eggs, and you do stuff with them. And when you open brightly colored eggs, you get, what is it? Noblegarden chocolate, which you can use to buy Noblegarden items. Like spring pet rabbits, the Noblegarden bunny, which is new this year. That's why I'm back doing this again. I do this, well, every year it comes up. And I haven't stopped because every year Blizzard usually adds a new item or two. This year it's, I guess, the cosmetic stuff, which will be added to the appearances, as well as the new pet, the Noblegarden bunny. This one costs 200 Noblegarden chocolates. Now, a good way to do this is to keep your cursor over where an egg would spawn, just in case somebody walks by and they try to nab it before you do. This way you can have the best chance of clicking on it before they do. And also, positioning your camera so that you can see the egg through the gaps in the bushes is a good way to do it too. Another thing I am not sure which would work better is standing outside the bush or standing inside it. Yes, because if you stand inside, people might not see you and they might not be able to tell if it's a good place worth camping. But if you stand outside, I'm not really sure if there's any advantages to that. You may be standing here for a while waiting for eggs to respawn, but it's not that long. You'll just have to have patience. I'd say at most you'd be waiting 2 to 3 minutes for one to show up again. But sometimes I've had 4 show up in a row, and once here in the center bush I've had an egg respawn maybe 2 seconds after picking it up. So there's that too. I've been here maybe half an hour, I think. I'm just guessing. And I've gotten 123 so far. Going for 200 first. Oh, if you're trying to collect all the items from Noblegarden, I'd say go for the most expensive one first, or whichever ones don't have a chance to be gotten from a brightly colored egg. Because brightly colored eggs so far for me has contained an egg basket, spring circlets, and 3 white tuxedo shirts. So if you get enough chocolates to buy a tuxedo shirt, don't, because you might get one out of a brightly colored egg. And then that'll save you time and chocolates for other items that don't have a chance to come from a brightly colored egg. Now, standing outside of the bush might give players the impression that this is my spot, I've got this, these are mine, go away. And standing inside might not cause them to notice you, and then they won't even think that, hey, this is a pretty good spot, maybe I'll stand here too. So whichever you think would work better for you, or whichever you prefer, it's all up to you. I think usually I stand inside the bush so that people don't really see me, and that way they don't know that eggs show up around where I am. This year, I don't know why I'm standing outside. I think I just forgot that I used to stand inside the bush. Well, I guess that's everything. Just right outside the side entrance of the Dolinar main building, there are 3 bushes here. I like to stand where this shape of the root in the ground is. That way you're in range of clicking all 3 eggs. And also if you want to stand in the bush, make sure you stand next to this one here, the center egg, just so that you're not overlapping with it, like this. So that when it shows up, you actually see it. And make sure that you can also see and click the other 2 eggs that show up. See, I might not be able to see the one on the right if it shows up. And you know what? It might be better for me to stand outside the bushes, because if I look in here like this, I'm not sure if I'll be able to tell if it's me I'm looking at or an egg, because it is kind of hard to differentiate where I can't see much. See this here, that looks like an egg, but that's just me. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you want to see anything else on my channel, feel free to subscribe or check out my playlists. Well, until the next time, be well, stay well, and farewell.